Webmania.
Hello viewers, welcome to Webmania Bootstrap 3 6th tutorial. In this tutorial, we will learn Bootstrap nested rows and columns. Nested rows and columns means that rows and columns can be placed inside an existing column. Keep in mind that we don't always have to use the 12 available columns. We use columns according to our needs. Let's understand nested rows and columns with example. We want to create a layout that look like this. Within our layout, we just want a single row, and within that single row, we want 3 columns. It's very easy to achieve this layout by using nested rows and columns. Here is a required HTML for that. Notice inside the container we have a single row, and in a single row we have 2 columns. The first column is these rows, home, about and content, and the other column is the main content area. Our first column is spanning across 3 columns within 12 columns of Bootstrap, and our second column is spanning across 9 columns within 12 Bootstrap columns. And within our first row, we have another column which spanning across 12 columns. Remember, the Bootstrap fundamental principle is still same. The number of columns in the nested row should be 12. And here we are using all the available columns, as you can see. Here is our second nested row, and inside the row we have column which spanning across 12 columns, and it's our about column, as you can see. And here is our third nested row, and similar in the third nested row we have a column which is spanning across 12 columns within 12 columns of Bootstrap, and it's a contact column. So 3 rows are nested in the column. So the next is our content menu, which spanning across 9 columns, and this is our main content area. I typed the same code in my editor, so let's go to our editor. So it's our editor. I'm going to do this bigger size, and now it's clearly viewable. So here is a container class, and inside the container class we have a row class. And in our row class we have 2 columns. The first column is spanning across 3 columns, and the second column is spanning across 9 columns, as you can see. In first column we nested 3 rows. The first row is our home, which is spanning across 12 columns, and the second is our about, which spanning also across 12 columns, and the third nested row is our content row, which also spanning across 12 columns. And this is grid style, is a style sheet which I make earlier in tutorials. And our next column spanning across 9 columns, and this class is given to content also in our style sheet. Let's check the style sheet and then I will explain you. So let's check the designing of content class. So here is a root directory, and it's my style sheet. When I open the style sheet, you see this style sheet we see earlier, and now we are going to check our content styling. In simple, I give him the color of background gray, margin 30 pixels, text align center, color white smoke, the color of font, and font size I'm going to large, and also give him the padding of 85 pixels. Now let's see in our browser and see what happened. It's a browser and look like blank, and when I reload the page you can see the difference. So when I reload the page, here we can achieve this layout. It's our first column which is nested 3 rows, and it's our second column which is spanning across 9 columns. It's written here, this is main content area with size of 9 columns. So this layout is achieved by using nested rows and columns. In our next video tutorial, we will learn about the Bootstrap image classes. Thank you for listening. Stay tuned. Have a good day.